Today we are ranking. Today we are ranking the actual good sets, the open versus the bad sets. That's it. Vibes only. Literally based on vibes only. Nothing else. No other metric. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you today. Here's a quick rundown. First quick announcement. Then we're going to start ranking these sets. And then I'm going to talk about the illustration contest at the end of the stream. That's the little quick update. And here's your timestamps. At the bottom, I'm timestamping stuff now. That's for the VOD viewers.
My little pickle.
As for the real ones, the ones that have come down to say hello.
Nuts.
What's good, guys?
Have a nice day.
Good to see you. How you doing today? Shiny Kiwi, how you going? Esteri, good to see you. What's happening? This is how we're doing it today. This is my beautiful... Oh, is that broken? Nah, we're good. There we're good. Corin, what's happening, Corin? Good to see you, buddy. There's a couple of weird questions about bathtub streams. Why are we doing that? Come on, guys. That was like... That's like 2022. Bathtub streams are, and like bathtub meta jokes are like so old. What are we doing? Staying up late for the EU stream time, real one. I like one question. I don't think so, dude. I feel like this is the only two questions. There doesn't need to be any other questions. Because then it starts complicating it. Do you like this little vibe-o-meter? That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go high vibes, mid vibes, low vibes. I'm also going like hard and fast on these. I'm not gonna be generous. There's already a koala Pokemon. They've been doing it. Guy from a crowd. I personally open... Hey, man. Well, that can mean a couple things. Only if they arouse me to look at. That can mean a few things. But most of the time it means one thing. What are you doing, bro? Someone screenshot his desktop. Why do you guys always do that? There's literally nothing. I have the most bland desktop ever. Scripts, t-shirts, JLUV, okJLUV Yapper, Counter-Strike, and Discord. And then a couple of stupid memes. And then a thumbnail I made for Rahul Reddy. That's my... You can screenshot it if you want. There's nothing going on. It's tame. Oh no, not my Chrome homepage. Alright, first up. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming down. How are we doing today? We good? Everyone's come down. That's lovely. Perfect. Alright, first, quick announcement. So, made a new YouTube channel. Business as usual here at okJLUV. Expect the same kind of videos you've been seeing the last month or so, but only those. And then on the new channel, which is... I should have had that link ready. I suck. There's a new There's a new channel I've made, right? It's called JLUV Yaps. Right? At JLUV Yaps. I'll put the link in the chats. You can see him here. What's with the default background? I'm a plain guy, alright? I think I reformatted about 3 or 4 months ago and I just didn't change anything. There's a new channel here. It's called JLUV Yaps. It's where I'm just going to put videos where I just yap. Where I just talk about topics, things that like happen. Things that happen weekly. Because I find there's like a lot of things that just like happen every week. And then I get asked about them in the streams. And I feel like I don't answer you guys properly. Because I don't want to make whatever I have planned for the stream about this topic that needs like a 10 or 20 minute discussion, or like it needs me to like explain a few things to give you guys a proper answer, because if I answer stuff here like too haphazardly, people like hold it against you and stuff, which is kind of weird. So new channel where I just talk about that stuff. I should just put it on the screen. So this is the new channel, right? That's it. JLUV Yaps. The first video I put up is just about Terrestrial Festival and EV, and people talking about, you know, is it EV Heroes 2? Because I saw it got revealed and I didn't talk about it. And I was like, why don't I talk about it? It's probably because I just didn't feel like that video belonged on this channel. It felt like a bit out of place. But perfect for JLUV Yaps. So anytime I feel like there's something I'm just going to yap about, expect just a yap fest. That's it. We'll just see how it goes. We'll see how that goes. Suggested to call it JLUV 2. I will take your feedback on board. Hey, Keisuke, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming down. Malthus, how you going, dude? You good? I'm gonna flag JLUV Yaps for nudity so that YouTube will watch it. You know, to create the channel and authorize it, I actually had to send like a thing where I was like, it was like do a 3D thing of your face, and I had to like rotate. No, I had to turn my head, which I felt was really weird. That it was like taking like a biometric of me. It was either that or I send Google my government ID. Both of those felt weird. Or it was like, you can either do the 3D biometric, right, where it records your face and we confirm you're a real person, not a fake person, or you can send us your government ID and we have that on file too. Both of those take a day to authenticate. Or you can wait 2 months and we just do it the good old fashioned way. I was like, geez, you're really giving me options here. But I feel like they have that information anyway because of like okJLUV main channel. Like when you monetize, I feel like they have, like I've already given, well, they already have my address, because when you monetize, they send you like a thing in the mail that you have to, it's like a code. It's so like hardcore. They send you a thing in the mail that you have to like, it's like it's a 2FA, but it's through the mail. Pretty hardcore. Colin, thank you for the 7 months, King. What are you doing today, bro? You just chilling? You're gonna like today's stream, I think, anyway. I'm putting this whole pack opening thing to rest. YouTube asking for ID to monetize now. It's an AdSense thing, yeah. I'm still so pissed I can't call my channel JLUV because someone else has stolen me. There's another guy called JLUV on YouTube. He's like a singer. Australia is weird. I think it's like a global Google thing, dude. Level 13, David. I look like Hugh Jackman. That's a huge compliment. Thank you, King. I feel good about that now. I'm gonna have a great day. I'm just posting it Insta. Give me 1 second. You know what would be awesome? If the music was not copyright and I did not get DMCA'd all the time. Then I could literally play like any playlist. Last post 18 years ago. Bro, get that guy off YouTube. Alright. This is the tier list for today's stream. Presentation mode. Here we go. Awesome. JLUV Yaps is just clips from JLUV VODs. No, JLUV Yaps is shut up. I already explained JLUV Yaps. Okay, if you just rocked up, JLUV Yaps, it's a new channel. It's a channel where I'm going to be putting just like literally, you know what? Brain dumps. Quick videos, Just talking about things that happen during the week, things that I think about Pokemon cards. Kind of like the questions that people ask me in streams where I'm like, I can't really go into it right now because I feel like I'm just going to get one guide or it's going to take like 15-20 minutes to answer it. So all those videos are going to go on this channel here. And then business as usual on the main channel. And that's it. So do us a solid. Head over to JLUV Yaps, subscribe, watch the video. Let me know what you think. Place to dump your comments as well. Package, you absolute champion. They give you 18 months. I thought the main channel was Yaps. That's why we're trying to change the perception, Package. We're trying to change the perception. Alright? I don't want to. That's why I'm sick of being seen as a yapper. Alright, today we are gonna do a tier list. I felt like ranking everything based on vibes. When I was opening up One Piece the other day, I was talking a little bit about how, like, when I open up One Piece, I feel like I have a reason, or like there's like, it feels more, it's just a little bit more fun. I didn't know why. And all I could, like, the only conclusion I could come to was it was just based on vibes, you know? It just, on the vibe check, One Piece was kind of ticking a couple of boxes. So I think what it comes down to is whether it feels good to actually open up a pack of any TCG. Say we're just going to be looking at Pokemon. Whether it feels good to open up anything, right? And whether it feels good when you find a rare card. Because too often I will open up a set, find a rare card, but then also still feel nothing. And I don't know if it's like a me thing and I'm broken, or if it's just like a universal thing. So the only way to like gauge it is to just go off vibes. Those are the two vibes. Does it feel good? The two criteria that I'm going to like rank everything today. Does it feel good to actually open the set? Like when you pick up a pack and you're like, oh wow, it's like Astral Radiance or Brilliant Stars, and you open it, does it feel good? Does it evoke any feeling? And then when you actually do find a rare card from that set, do you feel good? Does it feel good? Like genuinely? On like a scale of like, you know, 1 to 5, yeah? Now I've put everything from the last 3 years. I think it stops at Vivid Voltage. And the only reason I stopped it at Vivid Voltage is because I wanted to include Legendary Heartbeat, which I don't even know if people remember that set name, what that was. If I say Legendary Heartbeat, does anybody in the chat know what I'm talking about? Like there will be a few, but are there people that don't? I guess that's probably a better question. Like, do you know what Legendary Heartbeat is? I can't even see it on the graph. Did I put it in? It's not here. Did I actually not put it in? I can't see it on the graph. I knew I forgot one. He always forgets one. I actually can't see it here. No, it's not there. I'll have to add it. You've never seen Legendary Heartbeat open? That's crazy. Did I do a Legendary Heartbeat pack opening video? I feel like I didn't.
It had to be the one he was talking about.
Package says no idea. Is Legendary Heartbeat what happens when you open a pre-Scarlet Violet era booster pack and pull a chase? No. But maybe. You could say that. Many are saying that. I'm adding Legendary
Universe
Heartbeat to the
was
list
peak
because
vibes.
I didn't add it. What an idiot. I bet you it's there and I just can't see it. Pussyo, My Little Pickle, Kombucha, D's nuts. Have a nice day. All right, we got it. We've added it. English versus Japanese is a very different pack opening experience. You know, in the other day when I was opening One Piece, I was talking about this. I was saying, I feel like they need to take guaranteed hits out of Japanese booster boxes to make it fun again. All right, so this is it. I've got everything all the way back to Vivid Voltage and Legendary Heartbeat. That's where it stops. And that's so that I could include the first set that had Amazing Rares, because Amazing Rares were pretty cool, but then they were kind of like a missed opportunity at the same time. That meant that I could include Champion's Path, which is definitely the set of all time and is somewhere on this list. It should be anyway. I guess we'll see as we go. Japanese with guaranteed hits can get searched, etc. Yeah, but it's not so much about that. It's more like when you find the hit from that box, it feels like everything's done. It feels like it's over. Yeah, I used to stream it heaps, Leroy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming down. Okay, first up is Fusion Strike. No, Fusion Arts. This is the Japanese set. This is Fusion Arts. Fusion Arts is, does it feel good to open? And does it feel good when you get a chase? I feel like if you got Mew or Mew VMAX special art, it would feel good, but it's pretty much in the middle. That's it. You're really only chasing one card. When you find Mew VMAX, does it feel really good? Yeah. Does it feel good to open? No. That's it. There's a few good cards in the set, but does it feel good to open? No. That weighs down whether it feels really good to get a hit or not. Yeah, there's good. There's Mew V Alta. There's Mew VMAX. There's Genesect. There is the Gradient. I think all the support at Full Art Trainers are mid in that set. It feels bad. It feels good when you get a hit, but I think just generally opening it feels bad. This is Future Flash. That's it. Next set. Next set's Future Flash. It should be anyway. It's hard to see the oh god damn it. There's got to be a, hang on. Let's just see if I can fix this, because it's hard to tell the name of the set. If I go, yeah, see, it's easy to see it like this. No crop. Way better. Perfect. No crop. You guys can see that well. This is much better. No crop. Good. No crop. I'm not saying the cards in it aren't great and look cool, but I'm not going crazy. I don't feel great when I open it. It's a C. All right. Future Flash. It's a D. It doesn't feel good to open that set. It doesn't feel good to open it. That's it. Are the cards in it cool? Yes. Does it feel good to open? Absolutely not. Bad vibes. Down. Why not? I don't know. I'm just going off vibes, dude. What? You're asking me to like explain vibes. I can't. That's the whole point. I can't explain vibes. Vibes are vibes, though, dude. That's it. I can't explain vibes. It's just like I'm vibe checking all of this. We'll make a better app for this. Oh, please, King, do it. Please, King, I'm begging you. Please explain Human Desire. Oh my god, Asteri is cooking. Exactly, you can't. All right, Incandescent Arcana. Does it feel good to open it? I'd say it feels better than Future Flash. And it's actually got quite a few nice hits in it. And also, just looking at the pack, like, the pack looks nice too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just looking at the pack gives good vibes. Can we agree on that? Here, look, if I pop it up on the screen, I think looking at the pack just gives good vibes. That just gives good vibes. I feel like I'm in for a good time. Is it enough to wait to bring it up? Nah, it's like a C. Yep. All right, Jet Black Poltergeist. Honestly, my honest reaction.
Can you
Caitlyn,
share their list at the end of
Calorex.
stream so we can make our own PLS?
C. You know what? The more I look at it, I feel like C is too generous. There needs to be like another. No, the more I start to like contemplate the vibes, the more I realize we need another. We need to go like S, A, B, skip C, and then go F. You know what I'm saying? We need an F. Yeah, we need to skip C. What's C doing for me? Nothing. Maybe we just go A, B, C, D, and then F. We just skip E. That's what we're doing. There we go. Am I going to include playable vibes? Nah, we're going purely just on vibes of like... Oh, what? It didn't... Hey, man. Maybe I didn't click save. Submit.
If 151 scores any higher than F, unsubscribe.
Right. No. Oh, here we go. All right, we're back. Here we go. All right, we got our F. All right. So C, F. There we go. That's better. And then C. In fact, I'd say Fusion Arts goes to D. Jet Black Poltergeist is a D. Legendary Heartbeat. Was it fun at the time? Yes. Is it fun now? Absolutely not. I think that actually the only things that you're getting out of that are amazing rares, and there's like a billion of them. We need to be decisive, Tiny. Yep. It's an F. As much as I like the set, I think the cards in are really cool. It's an F. Of vibes. You wouldn't open it now and be like, oh man, I'm opening up Legendary Heartbeat. I'm having so much fun. You just wouldn't. No one's doing that. Who's doing that? Who is doing that? Future Flash better. Who's doing any of that though? No, Beanie, you're missing, you're not getting it, right? You're not ever opening up a pack of Future Flash and being like, oh wow, I'm opening up Future Flash. I'm having so much fun. Deep down inside, you know that you would rather open up something else that gives off better vibes, which we're going to get to, but we're just not there yet. Do you get me? Based on that, a lot of sets are going to be F. Welcome to the stream, Kaigus. Kaigus24, you are now an okJLUV stream watcher. Future Flash, def not F tier. I don't know, man. I think by the end of this stream, you're going to understand where I'm coming from a little bit better. Lost Abyss is like a C. It's actually, arguably, it's a B. You know why? Because of Giratina. Does it feel good when you open it? Yes, because you want to get Giratina. Does it feel good when you get a rare card? Yes, when you get Giratina, it feels really good. That's a... you could even say it's like an A, but it's at minimum, it's a B. Yeah, for sure, because it just the vibes are on for Lost Abyss. They're not on for others. They're not on for any of these other sets. None of these other sets come on the same level of vibes as Lost Abyss. One card or bust, but you know what? That's a good thing sometimes because it makes the vibes better, and that because that one card is like an absolute giga heater. You know what I'm saying? So right now, looking at this, if you put Abyss, Arcana, Fusion Arts, Jet Black, Future Flash, Legendary in front of me, every single time I'm going to say Lost Abyss. Lost Abyss. Every single time. Every single time. Bad vibe when one chase. But when that one chase is so good, the vibes are on. That's what I'm saying. Arcana has CHRs. Arcana's fine. It's like slap bang in the middle. Mask of Change. It's fighting for its life at like the bottom of D. I'd actually say it's an F. Nah, we really gotta we're gonna call a spade, and we're just gonna say it's an F. This is gambling mentality. I don't know. Is it? I'm just asking like a plain question. I'm taking like, take value and everything out of it and go solely on vibes. So I think when you do that, it's not gambling. It's just like, which is gonna be the most fun. It's either extreme highs or horrible lows. If you have like middle of the road enjoyment factor, the vibe's lower. I like to open Mask of Change more than Future Flash. I will watch your tier list. Matchless Fighters has good vibes. My tier list broke. Really? Matchless Fighters is breaking the tier list. Matchless Fighters is breaking the tier list. I'd say, you know what? The vibes are really on with Matchless Fighters. Like, they're really on. Ooh. Nah, you know what? Matchless Fighters is straight to the top. Matchless Fighters has heaters for days. Actually, Matchless Fighters is A. You know why? Because Blaziken and then the 3 birds. So, like, there's a good spread of chases. Actually, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Matchless Fighters and Mask of Change are like yin and yang. Oh my god. They are 100%. Because Mask of Change has a whole bunch of chase cards in it. And Matchless Fighters has a whole bunch of chase cards in it. But Mask of Change comes nowhere near close. Like, does not come anywhere near Matchless Fighters in terms of vibes. Because even if you do find one of those chase cards, you just don't really feel good when you find it. There's no S tier. Nah, we can't. Like, what differentiate S between A? At this point, we just go A, B, C, D, and F. We skip E. So Matchless and Teal are both loaded with hits. Agreed, Frisky. It's just that Matchless's hits feel so much better. So much better. If I saw any of these sets, like if anybody, you put any of these D to F in front of me, I'm going to get real mad. I'm going to say, get that out of my face. Night Wanderer, F. Again, I'm not dissing the cards inside. I'm just saying the vibes are not on. There's no vibes. Paradigm Trigger, put it right next to Lost Abyss. The vibes are on. So art rares don't give good vibes because they are worthless. The art doesn't count for any good vibes. Because I can just buy all... Maybe it really is, in a way, tied to the value of the cards inside the set. Because I can just... All these D to Fs, I can just buy the card that I want. Jet Black and Fusion Arts, maybe not so much. But it doesn't pass the does it feel good to open test for me. So the vibes are off. That could maybe put them in C to D. But all these other cards, like, there's just... You put it in front of me, I'm going to say, I'll open it if you give it to me for free, but I'm not going to pay for it. If I'm going to spend any money on this set, it's just to get the card from that set that I like. I'm not saying the cards inside the set are bad. I'm saying the vibes just aren't on. Measure vibe. Define vibe. I honestly liked Night Wanderer vibes. There's nothing wrong with... Maybe there is, because the vibes aren't on with Night Wanderer. Just the vibes aren't there. This is a vibe check. I'm just vibe checking. The more you try to understand, like, to define the vibes, the more insane you're gonna go. You will not find an answer. But if you put Matchless Fighters in front of someone and Night Wanderer, and you say vibe check both of these, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, chat? What are you saying if I ask you that question? Matchless Fighters or Night Wanderer? What are you saying? What are you saying? It sends creatures bad signals? What? No, I don't think creatures is reading what people are saying online in YouTube comments or saying on YouTube streams. I don't think it sends any signal, really. We're just vibe checking. You would put Night Wanderer at B. That's crazy. Nah, man. Pokemon Go, It's just, there's no vibes. The vibes are not there. Does it feel good to open? No. If you pull a rare card, does it feel good? If you pull a Mewtwo V special art, does it actually feel good? You just, if anything, it just feels like relief because you're happy that you didn't get the Conkeldurr. If you pull the Conkeldurr, you really start questioning it all. Pokemon Go has no vibes. There's zero vibes. Just your vibes though? That's fine. Pogo was way too late. Negative vibes for sure. Raging Surf. I don't even think I opened this set. Huge whiff not putting a Groudon like EX and then making a special art out of it. Just the art rare. I mean, the illustration on the art rare could be a special art. And if it was just a special art, it would have been just, the vibes would have been on. I think maybe for that reason it gets a D. But it's fighting for its life between F. Yeah, Shiny Kiwi, Pokemon Go is a weird one, isn't it? It's an interesting case study. Someone needs to understand like why the vibes were so off with that set. All right, I'm doing a lot of Japanese at the moment. That's because Japanese is the first upload. Let's look at some English. Okay. Brilliant Stars. Let's start with Brilliant Stars. Does it feel good to open? And when you find a rare card, does it feel good? Yes. I'd say Brilliant Stars is like an A. Borderline A, B, but Brilliant Stars is definitely an A. Brilliant's pretty good. Arceus, Charizard, that's pretty much enough when you think about it. Umbreon VMAX, CSR, yeah. Actually, Brilliant Stars is cooking. This set was good. That was a good... Brilliant Stars B? That's crazy. I would say it's like straight into A. I would say English has more vibe than Japanese. These days, anyway. The vibes have shifted. And the vibes can do that. They can just shift. No way would you feel the same opening Matchless and Brilliant. Really? I think I would. These four here, I'd put in like, I would open these tier. I love tier lists because everyone just says, no, I know you better than you. It's so funny. Battle Styles, I would open Battle Styles over like that whole C, D, E, F tier. I don't know why this set gets hate on so much. I actually don't. First set with special arts. And it has a whole bunch of heaters in it. I actually don't understand why Battle Styles gets so much hate. Really crazy. That set's actually fun to open. Battle Styles C. What? Really? No way. Nah, man. F tier for sure? Really? Pull rates? What? Yeah, but ignore the pull rates. The vibes are on. That makes things better. Life shouldn't be easy. It should not be easy to pull chase cards. Life should be hard. Life, because, no, packs should reflect life because life is not easy. Life is hard. So the vibes, JLove loves going for FOMO. Listen, buddy. Art replicates life. Same can be said for Pokemon cards. Life should be hard. I want to retract that statement. I would like to retract my former statement. Life is hard. Life shouldn't be hard. But like life, Pokemon cards should replicate life. It shouldn't be easy. There should be no free rides. Sleeping Tyranitar or bust. It's got the Urshis in it. The Urshis are insane. Other than the T-Tar ult, there isn't much. Not many fans of Urshifus. The Rapid Strike Urshi VMAX is insane. Empoleon and Tyranitar in the same set. Both of those cards slap. And they're way more fun than opening any of these sets below it. You You gotta look at this holistically, chat. Same with Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign is like right up there. Also a fun set to open. You know, a lot of what like prompted this is when I was at League Night the other day and they asked me which packs I wanted. I got to pick 3 packs and everything on display just looked boring. I was just like, can I just get one piece instead? They're like, yeah, you can. Base, real. I would have picked, if Chilling Reign or Battle Styles was there, I would have picked either of those two. Fusion Arts at D is criminal, but why? Sebos, explain it to me. Why are the vibes on for Fusion Arts? Like what about Fusion Arts is putting the vibes on for you? Where are the vibes? Where are they coming from? What about it? Champions Path, you can say it's an absolute F. That was not a fun set to open. When you pull a chase card, does it feel good? Yeah, but only because it's like relief. It's like just pure, it's relief and release. Raging Surf and Fusion Art's so low because they're just, the vibe isn't on. The vibe's not there. Yeah, Champions Path should be below, like it should be in, there should be a fucking Z. If the Gengar and Celebi were in Fusion Arts and they weren't promos, I agree with you. It would be like C or D. Best tip for getting into collecting Japanese Pokemon cards. Buy singles. That is the best advice you'll ever get. Just buy singles. Just that's it. Buy singles. Don't try and rip packs to get chase cards. Buy singles. Set up an account on Black Ship. Buy them from Card Rush. Buy them from UUT. From like directly from Japan. Skip buying them from eBay in America. Although you may find them cheaper on eBay.com. It depends where you are in the world. But absolute best tip, make a Black Ship account or a Tenso account or whatever you want to use. Make a card rush or in a UUT account, and then that's it. Go crazy buying singles. But whatever you do, do not open up boxes like Ruler of the Black Flame. This set's even got a Charizard in it, but it feels terrible to open. I would say it's an F, man. It's an F. Is buying a good place to go? I am not commenting on that because I will not recommend. I'm not commenting on that. I don't work for Buy. I don't work for Black Sheep either, but I like using the service. No free advertisements for Buy, basically. Yeah, Buy's getting nothing out of me. Sorry. Buy, give me the bag. That's what I've been saying, Buy. Give me the bag. Then I'll talk about it. TikTok deals be crazy. I got Crimson Haze for $30 shipped. Yeah, I mean, you can. But, like, is it a fun set to open? It's also just, it's not a fun time. It's an F. For Crimson Haze, it's an F. Triplet B, actually, that's pretty fun. That's a C. Good combination of art res and SARs. That's a C. I liked opening Triplet B. That was fun. That's a vibe. Battle Region, you know what? It was a good set. It was a missed opportunity not putting in special arts of the Decidueye, the Samurott, and the Typhlosion. Absolutely horrible whiff. Genuinely one of the biggest whiffs of all time. Not giving me a Hisuian Typhlosion special art. I was actually robbed. I was actually robbed at gunpoint by them not giving me a Hisuian Typhlosion special art. That's probably the biggest affront to man. Personally, I don't know why they did that to me. It's a D. And it should be an F because I'm so offended that they didn't do that. I'm not ranking them by my pulls. They just didn't put that. That card does not exist. Period. It should have been in V-Star Universe. It doesn't. It should have been in something. It just doesn't exist. I'm not ranking them by my pulls at all. This is the vibe. I'm giving you my vibe check. You don't like my vibe check? You know what you can do? Fuck off. That's the whole point of a vibe. Beanie, you're trying to control the tier list. Just go with the flow, buddy. B tier is across the board wrong. Absolutely not. Those 4 sets are fun to open. There is a good vibe there. There's a great... Yeah, Beanie, you're giving me bad vibes. If you were on the tier list, you would be a Z. I'm getting bad vibes from Beanie. Philiac, no stress, dude. If you want like closer advice, jump in the Discord, discord.gg/okJLUV. Just don't question my tier list or I'm going to get mad. Yeah, Dulla, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know why they didn't give us an Typhlosion. Absolute crime, bro. Crime. Where was I? Rapid Strike was good vibes. Where do I put it on the vibe chair? Cheryl and Rapid Urshi, VMAX and V puts it here, I reckon. There's good vibes there. Those are fun to open. But somewhere between B and C. Would I go back and open it now? Actually, no, because does it feel good to open when you form? Yeah, okay. So a lot of what's lifting up these B and A's is this, right? Does it feel good when you find a rare card? I think you guys are underestimating this point here, right? Like, when I say like, does it feel good? Like, does it feel really good? Like, are you like Peepo Poggin? Are you going crazy? What's making you yell? You know, what's actually making you do a genuine like YouTube face reaction and go crazy? And everything in the sets below C are barely doing that. C is not doing it, if at all. Like, kinda. I'd be happy if I pulled the Superior V. And if I pulled basically any of the SARs in that set. Discord.gg. It's in the description. It should be anyway. It's just our server. Scarlet EX, the vibes are not on. It's like, it's D. I'll put it in the middle of D. It's just not there. All right, let's look at like Paradox Rift. Let's look at another English set. I think it's a D. It's just like no real vibes. You know what I'm saying? Vibes aren't there. Avoid base chat on your server unless you like spam. Yeah. The thing with our server is that a lot of the time people don't talk about Pokemon cards, and that makes some people upset. So if you like having fun, talk in base chat. If you don't, that's fine too. But have some respect. Just because you don't like the conversation doesn't mean that it's spam. You know, when you say stuff like that, you're like actually insulting a bunch of people. That's really, it's just like unnecessary. You're basically saying that other people's conversations are a spam. Just because you don't like them doesn't mean that they're spam. It's okay if you don't like them, that's fine. But you got to be respectful. At the very least, that's all I ask of other people, the other people. I don't know what people are expecting. It's a chat room, and then when people chat, they call it spam. It's actually insane. It's insane. And those people, the people that need to say that, need to be shamed. You are an insane person. Maybe you actually genuinely are an insane person, and me saying this is like ultra offensive. Don't take it personally. But also, like, stop being mean to other people. And I'll stop being mean to you. That's how I were. Sheesh. Okay, where were we? English Pokemon Go it's less than Champions Path. That is the worst. I can't think of anything worse than opening up English Pokemon Go. The absolute worst of all times. The worst times of all worst times. It doesn't get any worse than that. I actually can't see any set on the list worse to open than Pokemon Go English. Crazy things going on with Pokemon Go English. If I received this from anybody, I'd be personally offended. I would take it as an affront to my family. Look, the sticker thing was cool. Where's the vibe music? I can give you some music. I thought we'd do this without music. Music on stream on YouTube is a weird one. People are like, I love the music. And then other people are like, I hate the music. There's some music for you. Pogo going into the JLUV mystery packs then? Man, that's crazy. Whew. JLUV mystery packs never, and Pogo, yeah, that's crazy, man. But whatever. I thought I put Legendary Harpy. Oh no, I did have it on the list. I just didn't see it, and then I put it in twice. So Legendary Harpy goes in F twice. No, they just like didn't put anything of desire in the set. There was no there was no like rare card that felt good to hit. There was no hit in Pokemon Go that felt good to hit. Like, there was
I hate
nothing where you're like, I'm so
crank
happy
up
I
the
just got
music
that right
volume, okJLUV.
Not one card. Wild Force, Snow Hazard, and Cyber Judge is worse than Pokégo set. No way. Dude, what the? I disagree, and I'll leave it at that. Okay, let's look at another English set. Let's look at Shining Fates. This is an interesting one. I think the vibes are on with Shining Fates. I'll tell you what, I like Shining Fates more than Paldean Fates. I'd say the vibes are on with Shining Fates. They're not B level on, but they're definitely not D level on. Like there's, you know that there's going to be like a level of fun that you're going to have. I would put Shining Fates in C. The Grusha and the Chiempao. You guys are talking about Snow Hazard? Yeah, Snow Hazard's alright. But if you put Shining Fates and Snow Hazard in front of me, I'm going to open up Shining Fates, I think. I'm going to go for more of like a degenerate, junky sort of vibe than go for like a cultured vibe with Snow Hazard. So I'd put Snow Hazard in like D. Nice pull rate. Feel like a chance of something in every pack. That's always like... That's always a plus. Yeah, the SV sets have had identity, but identity doesn't automatically mean like it's gonna be, it's the set worth opening or like the vibes are on. Snow Hazard can't be better than Paradox Rare. Who says it can't? Who's gonna stop me? Vivid Voltage. All right, let's zoom. Let's go back. Vivid Voltage. All right, it's more fun than everything on the bottom of the tier, like the F tier. I think it's fighting for its life at like D tier, and I think I'd put Crimson Haze here as well, just because of the parent. Like there's something to go for. F is Ruler of Black Flame is just like an insulting set. Am I winning? No, I'm definitely losing, Metri. Metri, what do you think of the tier list so far? This is the vibes tier list. The set's worth opening based on vibes only. These are the criteria. Does it feel good to open it? And does it feel good when you find a rare card? These are the only two metrics that we use to base our vibe check. You're gonna judge this list so hard later when I have time? Really? I was saying I think you'd agree with this list if anything, Joe. Like all these, everything in D tier is lucky to be there. They're really like lucky to be there, man. A lot of them feel like they should be F. There's just like a couple of things keeping their head above water. We'll see, baby. That's crazy. Joe, I feel like you're gonna put everything into like F. All right, Shiny Star V. This is a good one. Because it was good vibes when it came out. But when you look back on it, it's not... Time has not looked fondly upon it. Like opening it now? Ooh, I don't know if I would. But it was a fun time. But was it a B level fun time? You put Shiny Star V and Rapid Strike in front of me. Which one am I going to want to open? Shiny Star V. Okay, that's a good metric. And then these other English sets. I think generally Shiny Star V has good vibes. I'll put it there. I'll share the tier list, don't worry. Of course I will. Brilliant Stars is my go-to, never a bad time. That's what I'm saying, like the vibes always feel on. Greninja and Crimson Haze too. That's true, but does it push it enough? We're talking Japanese Greninja. That does help it. You raise a good point. Pre-battle size, there are no hits I would feel good about, so all Swish sets before Ultra F for me. What about the Rainbow Pikachu though? Shiny Star V actually has like decent cards in it though. You got Marnie, Skylar, both Charizards. Scene missing. You also have those really nice gold Zamazenta and Zacian. It's way better than Shiny Treasure EX, 100%. I know, Persuasive Barrier, you're creating scenarios in your head. I haven't even put Shiny Treasure on this list. Like, I haven't even ranked it yet. You don't even know where I'm gonna put it. What? You can look at the list. I haven't touched the mouse. I haven't even clicked Shiny Treasure EX. You don't know where I'm gonna put it. Where did you think I was gonna put it? You don't know where I was gonna go. Vivid should be higher. Amazing rares are awesome. But are the vibes on when you open it? Does it feel good to open, Metri? That's what I'm saying. Like, does it feel good? And when you pull a rare card, does it feel good? Yeah, amazing rares don't make you feel good when you hit them. Be true to your chat. Be true to yourself. Like, I'm being harsh because I don't want to be generous. Amazing statement. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be generous I'm not trying to like coddle. I don't want to coddle these sets. I'm being harsh. And I feel like I'm being fair. I'm gonna put Treasure C. I don't even own the Iono. You're insane. Despite you, I'm gonna put Treasure F, and that's where I was always gonna put it. Nothing about this set it never feels good to open this set. Is it better than open Black Flame? No. Yes? Maybe? I'd say it's at the top of the F tier actually when you think about it. I'd prefer to open it out of all of these sets at the bottom. But there's absolutely no way it's D, and there's no way in hell that it's C. You reckon Stex is a D? Persuasive Barrier, I award you. You know, I'm not doing this for you, man. I was always going to put that in an F. You guys, what? I made multiple videos talking about how big of a whiff Shiny Treasure EX was. Why would you think I would put it in C? Crazy. Single Strike, not as good as Rapid Strike, so I can't put it into B. I'll put it into C. It's okay. It's fine. Skyscraping Perfection is a set I opened a lot of because I was being a degen and I was just trying to pull Raihan based on principle. But when you think about it, it's not that fun of a set. It's pretty grim. Skyscraping is like, it's like a D. Actually, now I'm gonna get personal. The vibes are so off with this set, and I'm so like personally jilted by it that I'm gonna put it in D. In F, sorry. And the more I think about it, the more I think like Voltage is like F as well. Yeah, I like this better. You know what as well? Battle Region's probably F too. And Raging Surf is also... I don't know why I put Raging Surf in D. And I didn't even open it. I think that speaks a lot about our society. F. The Duraludon is cool, but yeah, not that cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, where are we at? Let's start awarding some like clear winners. All right, Japanese 151. It's pretty good vibes. It's not A though. It's like B. Same with English 151. They're pretty much at the same level. Like, they're not clear A's. Stex is F. Dude, that was ass, man. That was a bad set. That was a fumble of all fumbles. Why would you put 151 in A, Kaigas? Alright, now I'm going to put the mic to chat. If it didn't get reprinted so much, 151 would be A, right? It's an interesting question. It's a very interesting proposition. It's a good theory. $151 is fun to open because most people are master setting it. So all the hits feel good even if they are trash, like a Wigglytuff full art. If it's too available, and that's a bad thing. I didn't say that. I feel like with 151, because Scarlet Violet has had generally like weird vibes, and it's like the best. It's clearly the best set from the Scarlet Violet block. That it gets propped up a little bit more than it should. So it just like automatically looks better comparatively, but I don't think that automatically makes it better. If that makes sense. I think Japanese 151 probably gets higher because of the Master Ball reverses, but then English stays at B because it's lacking that. I think A, Japanese 151 has like a lot more to offer, which pushes it up. So the reverses help it a little bit more. Yeah, I feel I'm pretty comfortable with that. I'm pretty comfortable with that. All right, promo packs. These are a weird one because you can search them, but they were pretty fun to open. I'd say if you couldn't search them, they'd be like a B. I'd open a fair few of these. Actually, I'd almost put them in A. I think if you just ignore the fact that you can search them and you're purely judging on assuming that whatever pack you receive is unsearched, then it's A. Like whenever I would get packs from Japan, directly from Japan, I'd be excited. It's only if you bought them sort of like off sus sellers that they lose a couple of points. I'll put them at A. Every older set with reverses is a giga vibe. Okay. 25th booster box. Pretty rough. For the nostalgia and like the culture now, I would open them. So that's kind of like avoiding, that's why it's like avoiding F. You're literally only chasing one card, which is the Gold Mew. And I guess the Prism reverses. I would not say it's a C. It's like, it's a debate between D and F. They were good vibes, but that's it. Yeah. Scrumpy, you reckon it's an F? Good to see you, Scrumpy. I say I gotta go with my heart on this one. I'd say it's an F too. Yeah, I'm with you. Alright. Silver Lance. Jet Black's better than it. Silver Lance is struggling. Silver Lance was the weaker of the two. I'd say it's like this. Yeah, it's F for Silver Lance. Space Juggler was pretty fun though. That was good vibes. Irida was pretty good vibes. Palkia good vibes. I'd say it's a C. I had fun with it. I'd say it's a C. Starbirth, even though Brilliant Stars is fun, Starbirth on its own is kind of weak. And I would not open it now. It's a weird one. Wait, this is Zard, Arceus V Alta, and Charizard Alta. And there's a Rainbow Zard, and then there's a Gold and a Rainbow Arceus V Star. C? Just going off vibes, I'm gonna put it into D. But I'm asking myself the question internally. Does it feel good to open? That's the one that's killing me. Does it feel good to open? Time Gazer, does it feel good to open? I feel like you're just doing it for the hell of it. Like there's better options. Also D. Violet, there's a little bit going on there. The Miriam does make it a little bit more exciting. I feel like if you pull the Miriam, even though the Miriam's gotten a lot cheaper, you'd be very excited. I would put it at bottom C, barely. Taco Jake, you and legend. Thank you, King. Thank you for 25 months of Prime. What's been going on, Taco J? Good to see you, buddy. You're a king. I don't want there to be too many like C's. Like I feel like it's either on or it's off. You know what I'm saying? It's either on or it's off. I'd say even though I like it's off. For Space Juggler, it's off. The more I look at Incandescent Arcana as well, it's also off. It's also D. Alright, VMAX Climax, that just instantly A. That was always going to be fun. Even though the cards from it are generally pretty affordable, the singles, it's just a fun set to open. That's like a straight A. It's too good. That set was goated. That set did everything right. That's an example of like before when we were saying there's like too many hits in like Teal or Mask of Change, right? You could say that there's too many hits in VMAX Climax, but it's just so fun to open. It just feels fun, like you're having a good time. The vibes are on. And then when you get a good chase out of VMAX Climax, it just feels even better. So it's like, yeah, if there was an S, it would be up there. It should actually be like the lead. I don't know why Matchless Fighters is breaking the tier list. It should be like this. This is what we should be looking at right now. Yep. That's how I feel about it. I don't really care too much about the print lines, David. I get it's a thing, but it doesn't hurt the experience for me. You know what I'm saying? Same with V-Star Universe. Again, if I had to pick between Climax and V-Star Universe, I would pick VMAX Climax. Because it was just a good time. Like it was just it was a good vibe. The nostalgia hits hard with that set. It's like right next to it. They're rubbing shoulders. Look at, put it that way. They're rubbing shoulders. Perfect. It's honestly, it's so crazy how we went from Shiny Treasure EX, or we went from VMAX and V-Star Universe to Shiny Treasure EX. It's one of the biggest head scratches of all time. Was a bewildering fall from grace for high class sets. All right, Wild Force. That set's fun. It's kind of like Wild Force is fun. I like Wild Force. I'd put it there. I'd put Ancient Raw at like, again, I'm just like not interested in opening that set. I don't think the vibes are on there. There's no vibes for Ancient Raw. All right, some English sets. Lost Origin. I think the Giratina just has like so much pull that Lost Origin is like a huge dub. It's still fun. Like it's still got very strong vibes. I'd do it like this. I think I'd do it like that. Well, they're technically, David, they're cats. You know what I'm saying? They should be cats. I'd go like this. Just because, it's weird with these, like with Battle Styles, Chilling Reign, and Lost Origin. It's weird with those three. They're all fun. I don't know where I put one or the other. Maybe it is Lost Origin, like ahead of all of it. It's something like that. This middle of B is like a weird one. Obsidian Flames. No vibes. Ass. That was not a fun time. I think I opened one booster box and then I never touched it again. That was it for me. I'd do it like this. Yep. You say Lost Origin A? Oh yeah, because Lost Origin has Trainer Gallery too, so that like pumps it up a little bit more. Yeah, so I think because of Trainer Gallery, it goes ahead of Battle Styles and Chilling Reign. Okay. Silver Tempest. I'd put it like that. Yeah, I put it of the Sword and Shield English booster boxes. I'd put Silver Tempest like there. This is really weird because, well, at least I don't think so anyway. It doesn't look like it. Though I guess the only set where it does kind of feel like it is Brilliant Stars, with Starbirth being like in D. But I think that's because Brilliant Stars borrows a lot of cards from Climax, which pushes it up a little bit further. If Brilliant Stars didn't have those cards, it would be like a low B to C. What do you get when you put a comically large hat on a Charizard? You get Obsidian Flames. Alright, Dark Phantasma. The vibes aren't really there. It's like bottom of D. I'd actually say it should be like F. That sounds about right. Cyber Judge. It's an F. It's going to be an F from me. Alright, Clayburst. I know it's got the Iono. But apart from the Iono, it's a pretty miserable time. Because of the Iono, it's a pretty miserable time. I'd say Clayburst was like a D for me on the fun scale. Kind of mid without Iono, yeah. Pretty grim. Okay. That leaves 2 Japanese sets. Alright, Eevee Heroes, A. Like, say less. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need to say anything. I don't need to say anything about Eevee Heroes. Vibes are on. Feels good when you get a good card. You never feel bad because you know you're always in it. It's an A. Clear A. I'd actually say it's like above Climax and Universe. If I had to open one set, only one set for the rest of the time, it was the only set I could open, I would pick Eevee Hero. Mads likes cardboard. All the way from Missouri. What's good, King? It's coming down. Finally caught alive. Even as a villain in Gordy. True. It's a straight A. It would be the if it was the only set I was allowed to open for the end of time, it would be that. If I had an infinite money glitch, I would only be opening Eevee Heroes. It was a good set. And I hope it gets a reprint. I don't think it will, but I hope it does. As for Blue Sky Stream, it feels very bad to open that set. But if you get a rare card, it feels very good. It is a set I would have liked to have opened more of that I was just not able to because it was instantly expensive. Over VMAX Climax? Yeah, 100%. Dude, that Eevee Heroes is insane. It's just a little bit above VMAX and V-Star Universe. Blue Sky's a hard one because I only opened, what, 2 or 3 boxes? I think Opossum is the only guy that would be stoked with pulling a Gordy full art. He would be capping if he was excited about that. Be capping. I highly doubt it. I don't think there's many people in the world that would be happy or moderately like complacent buying opening up Eevee Heroes and finding a Gordy. Would ruin you. It would ruin your day. I don't know where to put Blue Sky. Honestly, I don't know where to put it. I had it felt bad opening it and I didn't pull a rare card from it. So it was just all around an unfortunate time for me. I feel like it should be in D. But I think because it's of its rareness and it's, you know, because it's so expensive, it kind of makes it like exciting if you were to get a hold of it. Yeah, see, I feel like I can put it above. Yeah, okay, I feel ya. I can do it like that. I feel like actually I could do this. Yep. I feel like I need to rearrange C a little bit. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. That's better. Found a Cosmic Blister sealed for 50 cents at a TGE shop today. That is very random, Tony. It's a clean dub. Did I forget the Raihan set? It is skyscraping perfect or perfection, and it is F tier. And I opened a lot of it. I'm comfortable putting it there. Okay, Astral Radiance. I had fun with that set. Where did I put Space Juggler and Time Gazer? I put them in D. I don't know. I don't know where to put this, man. Astral's a tough one. Mads, you absolute legend. Thank you for the Prime, King. Thanks, boss man. Goated. Link is Amazon Prime. Thank you, bro. Yeah, too kind. Astral Radiance D. For me, it's like a C. I wouldn't mind opening it. Like, I wouldn't hate it. You know what I'm saying? There's a bit of variety there. You got the Dialga, you got the Palkia. You do have the Irida as well. Like, it's not all doom and gloom. Those were fun cards. You got CHRs. There's a bit going on there. You've got like Misty as Misty. You've got Starmie as well. The V. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that going into C. Celebrations, that was fun. That was good vibes. Celebrations is a definite B for sure. Those are fun. It's fun to open Celebrations packs. All right, Crown Zenith. Honestly, I didn't open up a lot of this. But I would, if I was being a bit of a junkie with English, I probably would open up Crown Zenith if I was being a junkie around that time. Also not a bad set. I mean, it is basically just V-Star Universe. Yeah, I feel like if I put anything below B, it's kind of just like Japanese bias, so that's kind of silly. Yeah, actually, Crown Zenith's probably like low end of A. It's basically V-Star Universe, just a little bit more gimped. But I'd rather open up Lost Abyss and like Paradigm Trigger 151 over Crown Zenith. So I feel like it just goes into this B glut of English sets. Michi, what you up to, bro? Crown is still pretty available in the US, very fun to open. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's basically just English V-Star Universe. Paldean Fates. Poor. I mean, I'd be excited to open it if you gave it to me, but it's actually more fun to open that in English than it is Japanese. So it's still a huge... It's still a massive whiff. But the English version is better than the Japanese one. Just that's looking at it from a I've got better vibes opening up the English set just because of the playables you'd get from it. Peace out, Tony. Okay. Scarlet Violet base was fine, but not the greatest time. Again, because of the playable aspect, I'd put it above these sets. I'd put it there in D, off vibes. That's an English pack? Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about Crown Zenith or are we talking about Scarlet Violet? Paldean Fates. Yeah, it's just because of all the English playables in it. It's more fun for me to open than it is Shiny Treasure. That's just my vibes though. I'm talking about Paldean Fates, Shiny Treasure. They're pretty much the same set. The English version is better. You get me? You get what I'm saying? You see what I'm cooking up? Twilight Masquerade, again, the only thing sort of like pushing it above the Japanese sets is that it includes... Yeah, I think based on this logic, where Crimson Haze is and where Masker Change is, it's got to go somewhere in the middle. And then the fact that it has playables in it is more appealing for me to open. Yeah, I think this is what happens. You end up with a glut of B in English. This makes a lot of sense. And then same thing with Temporal Forces. I'd say Temporal goes above these. Like that. It would go like that. Because of, again, that playable component makes it just a little bit more fun for me. FTF for Battle Region, what's the story behind that? Well, my metric is this. Does it feel good to open it and does it feel good when you find a rare card? And when you measure Battle Region against both of those, and then consider all the other sets that you could open, Battle Region just doesn't make the cut, Elijah. You know what I'm saying? Paldea. I have always liked Paldea Evolved. I would say it's... Yeah, it needs to go like above Triplet B. Pretty much just next to it. Okay, Fusion Strike. I never understood why people didn't like Fusion Strike. I always thought Fusion Strike was a good set. How is 151 A and B? So that 151 is Japanese. That 151 is English. And the reverse Master Balls pushed the Japanese version just a little bit beyond the English version. But they're both a good time. It's just that Japanese 151 offers a little bit more. But that's about it. Paldea was always under, I'd say disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Paldea was always disrespected. For sure. I think people are starting to warm up to it. Just because sentiment's kind of changing because it's becoming more investable as well. Okay, I never understood why people hated Fusion Strike. I always thought this was a good set. Celebi, Gengar, the Muse, Espeon. That's already like off the bat, great cards to find from it. So that was always whack to me. I would open Fusion Strike over like any of these sets here in the B tier if I had the choice. Lost Abyss and Paradigm, I'd say actually it's something like this. I feel like Lost Abyss has slowly worked its way into A tier as like a great set to open. Paradigm wants to match it but can't and is solely being carried by the Lugia. But Fusion Strike is a good set. I like it. I feel like just on vibes, it's A. Somewhere between B and A. Kind of like holding on. Is that Matchless Fighters besides Japanese 151? It is, dude. Because Matchless Fighters is goated, dude. Blaziken, the Three Birds. That was a great time. There was a lot of fun to be had in Matchless Fighters. Which English set had that scandal with someone trying to sell hunt? Yeah, who cares about that though? I don't think that doesn't change the pack opening experience here. Like, it's still good vibe. That's a conspiracy theory that the hits were taken out of the packs because of that guy that sold them off the factory line, and that's why the sets got hard pull rates. You just never know. So like, leaning into it does not do you any favors, but it reduces your quality of life. List is so hard to see. That should be better. That fits perfectly. Okay, the last set is Evolving Skies, and I'm just going to tell you right away that it is definitely an A. It's more fun than Brilliant Stars. I'd say it's just behind V-Star Universe in terms of fun to open. It just is. It's basically Eevee Heroes, but it's just the English version. Plus, it's got the Rayquaza in it. I think it goes without saying. That's like a set that's worth opening. That's fun to open. You know, Josh, even I'm trying to disregard the pull rates. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the pull rates kind of like muddy the waters a little bit. I'm like an anti pull rate conspiracy theorist. Like I just like don't buy it. Nah, but the thing is that Evolving Skies is more fun to open than all the other like sets below it. Look at it. Okay, would you rather open Evolving Skies or Brilliant Stars? Evo. 151? Evo. Matchless Fighters? Evo. Lost Abyss? Evo. Evolving or Fusion Strike? Evo. Evolving or Paradigm? Evo. Evolving or English 151? Evo. Evo or Zenith? Evo. Evo or Origin? Evo. Evo or Battle Styles? Evo. Evo or Chilling Reign? Evo. Silver Tempest? Evo. Celebrations? Evo. Shining Star V? Evo. Rapid Strike? Evo. Single Strike? Evo. Rayquaza? Evo. Wild Force? Evo. Violet? Evo. Paldea? Evo. Triplet? Evo. Shining Fates? Evo. Astral Radiance? Evo. It just clears all of them. It just does. Evo versus V-Star Universe? Well, now it gets a little bit harder. Evo or VMAX? Harder. But I'd say VMAX. Evo or Eevee Heroes? Eevee Heroes. Does that make sense? When you look at it that way? Zenith over Evo for opening? Surely. Dude. But when you measure it on this scale, does it feel good to open it? Yes, because you're opening Evolving Skies. Does it feel good when you find a rare card? It feels insane. It feels really good because of how hard it is to find them. Plus the fact that it feels good to open it. You know what you're getting into. You know that it's going to be tough to find that chase card. But you're okay with it because you know that it's going to feel really good if you find a rare card. Whereas opening like Crown Zenith, you're kind of like settling. Like you're giving up you're conceding and accepting the fact that your highs aren't going to be that great, but you rather than put yourself through the trial and tribulation, you'd rather just, you know, have it be like chill and a smooth ride. Walk away with something. Opening Zenith over Evo means you're not daring. Phew. Print that, put that on a t-shirt. Pull rates are a lie sold to you by big investor. Pull out your gold Crown Zenith cards again and say settling. Are they hard to pull? I actually don't know the lore behind Crown Zenith gold cards. Are they hard to pull? All right, how about this? Look at this list through this lens. Every single pack is priced the same. That's kind of how I wanted to tier list this. If every single pack on this tier list is priced the same, this is how I would tier list them. Dark Phantasma F. Glad I missed the stream. Metro, if every single pack on this list that you're seeing right here was priced at $3, the exact same, which one would you want to open the most? VMAX Climax. That's why it's up there. All right. Now, put Dark Phantasma against every set in D. Which of the sets, which would you rather open? Would you rather open a set from D or Dark Phantasma if they're all priced $3? What's going on, Nish? Pogo at $3 is still a rip-off. True. Pogo just should all instantaneously combust. Metro Boomin, I'm putting the mic in your hand. Dark Phantasma over Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I'd open Dark Phantasma over most of them. Maybe Fusion Art still wins. Interesting. Maybe I've been too harsh on Dark Phantasma. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll ask myself this question. Okay, Dark Fanny. All right, where are we putting Dark Fanny? Maybe you're right. Maybe like Snow Hazard is too high up there. Yeah, like why is Snow Hazard above Clayburst? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Scarlet EX is like dropping off too. Yeah, okay. Okay, I feel ya. You know what? You've sold me, Metro. You've sold me. Yeah, the character res are pretty good. You got Pika, you got Gengar. I'm pretty sure you have Gallade. You have an Amorous, even though I don't like an Amorous. Alright, so Dark Fanny moves its way up to D. Alright, you know what? I feel like you're kind of cooking a little bit. I always do this with the tier list anyway. It's like that reflection. You just like look back on it in front of you. I do like that. Yeah, actually, I'd probably do this. You know what? You're right. All right, you're right. You're right. You sold me on Dark Fanny. Okay, you sold me. Why is Temporal Forces D? Because it's like Wild Forces, but it's just English. Legendary heartbeat is correctly placed. Maybe too high. I think I've got it in F. It was just really, it was good for the time. And then it was eclipsed by the latter sets. Just got eclipsed by them. I hate the high risk, high reward type packs. The best card in Phantasma is a Pikachu. Nah, it's got a few good cards. You got Pika, you got Gallade, you've got an Amorous, which is like a pseudo Kogita. You got Gengar. It's good. The reason why sets like VMAX Climax and V-Star Universe are considered great is because you basically can't lose. If every set on this list didn't have like super rares in it, we'd be fine, wouldn't we? It would actually be okay. Because if you look at like, an old Japanese Pokemon card set list from like Black and White XY, right? So we go back a little bit. Okay. Man, Pokelector is a very poorly optimized website. Let's just put it that way. Okay. I feel like Japanese sets and like sets in general need to like completely reduce the bloat. Either like get rid of the bloat entirely or do it the way V-Star Universe and VMAX Climax do it. And then I think we'd be in a much better space. Because this set only gave you 3 secret rares plus the Ray, right? Well, you got the Runiclus and you got the Ray. So 5 cards. 5 like crazy, or is this 6? Should be 6. No, it's 5. I feel like this card that is not blend energy. Yeah, okay, so this list is wrong. God, this site is so badly optimized. It's so bad. Like, it is pushing my computer right now. I feel like Japanese sets need to go back to this level where of like secret rares and ultra rares, where there's like 3 to 7 and then like that's it. Vibes to Max Climax are high because Rev always used Korean. Ignoring that. They're both poorly optimized sites. But like this is more exciting than this. Not just because of the Pokemon. Like this is just, there's just too much. These are great. This is all good. Okay. So like in my perfect world, it would look like this. This is what actually, this is going to be a great exercise. Okay. You ready? This is what we're going to do. This is my perfect world. This is my utopia. Pokelector and Photoshop open at the same time is destroying my computer. Absolutely killing it. It just cannot handle it. This is an i9 12,800K and it is getting slammed right now by Pokelector. It's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, this is my perfect world. Are you ready? All right, this is my perfect teal. This is my Mask of Change perfect set. All right, you ready? All right. This is gone. You have been eliminated. 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 Making it hard. You know what? Eliminated. I didn't even know that card existed. Hearth Flame Mask Ogre EX. That looks disgusting. Eliminated. And eliminated. Okay. And then eliminated. Actually, you know what? You can stay. So, like, you can have, like, one card like that. Yep. Okay, cool. And then you have been eliminated from championship contention. And then you can live. That's what I'm talking about. And this is actually, this just, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Eliminated from championship contention. This is good. Instantly becomes a better set. Instantly becomes a better set. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. There you go, Money Rachel. So, like, you still get all of the art rares because those are great. Those are like bonus cards in the set. Even this, though, is pushing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. Like, 11 is like pushing it. You know what I'm saying? 11 is really pushing it. Hassle can be an SAR, but whatever. But I don't need 2 different Kyrians and 2 different Carmines. Just give me 1. And they're hard to get. Gold cards should only be items or stadiums. I don't need 3 different Ogre, okay? There does not need to be 3 different Ogre, Teal Mask Ogre. Yeah. We don't need gold full art Pokemon now that we have special arts of the Pokemon. Dragapult EX and Blissey stay just because I feel like you're allowed to have like these 2 random, like, you know what I mean? Because this is what's happening. You're getting like duds in Dragapult, Blissey, and Hassel. You're getting duds. But then all these other ones are like actually good hits. So 3 dud SRs and then these really solid ones. And then if you're worried that it's gonna like hurt the resale value, and then in the video on JLUV Yaps, I spoke a little about this topic, but I think this topic needs to be fleshed out a little bit more. And I was talking about the relationship between card stores and then the buy, trade, sell economy in Japan, and how the card stores kind of depend on the secondary market and the resale of cards to stay afloat. And then if there's too much bulk, even if there's too much bulk playables, it is a net negative. It's like it's a detriment because there's less buying, trading, and selling going on, and so the stores have less like less money is changing hands. Their sales go down because there's just so much bulk that it's not worth anything. They can't sell it. Like stores kind of benefit from stuff like Buddy Poffin in Japan being like 500 or 1,000 yen, even though that's kind of like annoying for players. They need that to survive because they need cards like that being sold, rare cards being sold to sustain, to keep the lights on, basically. Because people are using the stores a lot to just go and play games between each other because they don't have PTCG Live. So having something on the shelves that people are interested in buying is good for those stores because it generates revenue for them. If there's too many of these cards, or these cards aren't worth anything, then they lose out on that, and then you potentially see less stores stay afloat in Japan, which would be a bad thing. So to offset that, if we're only going to have good solid chase cards in these sets. You just don't make it guaranteed SR per box. And then like you go back to kind of like what Blue Sky Stream either trialed intentionally or was an error, where it's like some boxes have 2 hits and some boxes have 0 hits. But you don't, this guaranteed hit thing goes away. Everything would feel a little bit more exclusive and accessible at the same time with that level of supply and stock out there. I think you just would fix a lot of problems, and it would, I think long term it would just make more money and would make a lot of the cards from these sets, like it would make a lot of these sets more appealing to open. Now that is a yap. That is a yap. Whew. But I feel like that, yeah, like that's worth having a yap session about and making a video about. That was actually funny to do. Let's see if you did that for Crimson Haze. Okay. Crimson Haze is a good one because this wasn't a bad set, but it just, again, it had too much in it that it wasn't interesting for people. Okay. Same thing with Crimson Haze, right? You'd go, that doesn't need to exist. You don't need that because you have that. This sucks. Don't make that. These 3 are playable, so that's fine. All right, we do not need all of these. As much as I like that parent and that Lana's assistant, you don't need both. So they go. Gotcha. There's your Sinister. You got your Sinister EX. You don't need that because you've got that. You don't need 3 Blood Moon. There doesn't need to be 3 Blood Moon Ursaluna. Like, why is there 3? When you think about it, why is there 3? Why is there 3? And then get rid of Lucian. Get rid of Caretaker. NPC. Why does an NPC get a full art? And a bad NPC at that. Instantly fix the set. Just fixed it. I just instantly fixed it. That's it, I just fixed it. Thorns, Tail, Lucian are your whiffs. Sinister, Ninja, Ursaluna, great. Perrin, Lana's, awesome. And then some golds. And the golds are actually like decent. That's it, I just fixed it. Please hire me. Please hire me. I am very smart and good at this. There's 3 Blood Moon Ursaluna, so all 3 Blood Ursaluna fans in the world are happy. It's just so crazy. These can all stay. These don't change anything. These art rares, they're all great. They can stay. I would not cull any of them. Yeah, you still have a parent and you still have a Lana's assistant. We don't need 4. We don't need 4 full art supporters. 3 is a good number, and we don't need doubles of any of them. We don't need triples of any one Pokemon. We don't need, we don't need 2 Sinister. We only need 1 Iron Thorns, 1 Screamtail. That's it, we're done. Good, I fixed it, again. I'm fixing another set, I'm fixing these sets, guys. Here's how you make Wild Force one of the greatest sets of all time. Watch this. This would just be incredible. This would make a great set even better. Watch this. This is fun. I'm fixing everything today. Okay. Tortira, you have been eliminated. Gouging Fire, Walking Wake. Wug Trio, you've definitely been eliminated. Raging Bolt, you're gone. We don't need 2 Aries. We don't need 2 Mortys. There we go. There's our Airy. There's our Morty. There's our Guidance. We don't need any of these. Bang. Greatest set of all time. Greatest Scarlet Violet set of all time. Why is Starbirth D and Brilliant Stars A? Well, if you watch the stream, Joe. Okay. Smart guy. Smarty smart smart pants. Smarty smart guy, dude. Smart fella. We got a smart fella in the chat. Brilliant Stars has cards from VMAX Climax in it. And Starbirth is literally just Arceus and Charizard. So L and Ratio. And if VMAX Climax is goated, then Brilliant Stars is automatically goated. Smart guy. Not a smart fella. Yeah, but going off vibes, Joe, going off pure vibes, does it feel good to open it? And does it feel good when you find a rare card? Ticks both those boxes. Therefore, the vibe-o-meter is high. So no English set can be A? Are you crazy? Okay, Joe, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked some people in the chat. If I put any of the sets below B in front of you, and then I put Brilliant Stars in front of you, which one are you going to want to open? And almost every single time, the answer is going to be Brilliant Stars. You telling me you'd rather open up Wild Force pack over Brilliant Stars? Wild Force, where this is the perfect utopia, but where the reality is this. You telling me you're going to do that? No, you're just absolutely not. You're going to pick Brilliant Stars. There's so much... Sorry, say it again. I ain't repeating all that. You can just click rewind. Fix Pokemon Go? Alright. I'm good, but I'm not a miracle worker. But I'll try. I get what you're saying, but hear me out. Alright, I'm listening. Can you? I don't think this is an unfixable mess. I don't think you can fix Pokemon Go. Alright. Here's how I would fix Pokemon Go. You've been eliminated. You've been eliminated. Eliminated. You're gone. You're out. They're gold. They're rainbows though. Okay. You're gone. You're gone. It's still really bad. It's still a really bad time. It's still terrible. Ignore these energies. They don't really count. It's still really bad. It's slightly better, but it's still horrible. This is also like not the optimal Dragonite as well, which is terrible. Tortilla, you have been eliminated. You have not been eliminated. English feels fantastic when you hit, but nothing feels worse open than English. Yeah, but I think the point is the fact that you can feel so good is what makes it worth it. And if all those packs were $3, if all these packs were priced the same, I feel like you would, the vibe check on all of them, the vibes of opening them would be somewhat ranked like this. Nah, the vibes are good, man. Versus no, but the thing is, you got to look at this versus the Japanese packs, where the vibes are also like bad because you're getting cucked by one SR per box. It's the same thing, Dragai, man. Why would you buy a box of English? I'm talking like retail for these though. Wake up, sheep. No, you wake up, sheep. How about you wake up, sheep guy? All English sets have bad vibes, but they have better vibes than the Japanese versions. Imo. Based on this. You gotta look at it this way, guys, right? Look at it this way. You're getting blinded. In a way, there's two lists here, right? There's actually two lists. So, the first list is like this, right? You know what I'm saying? This is basically the first list. Because the last, like everything after the English sets that I've put higher is just the Japanese sets. Rarely have I put the English set higher than the Japanese set. But that's basically where it is. I don't think I really explained myself very well just then, so I'm going to try and explain myself again, right? So it's like there's two blocks, there's two lists here, there's two layouts, right? And it all kind of just starts with these English sets, which I think are better than the other English sets that I listed after in the D tier. This glut here, right? Chat, let me cook. I'm cooking, all right? Like these here. Right? They just all, it all follows after. Right? These English sets are semi-fun to open, and then everything after is just the Japanese set, which just doesn't feel as good. Because the English sets put more sets together. And then you do the same thing, and then you have this second block here, right? Like this. Where these are like not as fun, not anywhere near as fun as the other English sets that I was talking about before. But then it goes like that again. Like that. You're telling me with a straight face you'd open an Evo box before you open a Blue Sky? 100%. Yeah, because you're going to get more out of the Evo box. You know that the Blue Sky box is going to be a rough time as well. And the chances of you getting one card where there's like two good cards, Ray V, Ray V Max, maybe Zinnia. That feels bad too. They both feel bad. That's like, you're basically asking, do you want to get kicked in the balls or punched in the face? Like, they're both bad. I'm conceding that I'm not going to get the Ray V Max. I guess it kind of changes with English sets if you start playing and you're doing, like you're playing IRL. They become much more fun to open, trust me. We should do a debate. I can't keep typing like this. All right, well, when you're ready, we'll do a debate. But I know for a lot of people, I don't know. I don't like always saying like, oh, if you start playing, it's more fun.
I don't know. Some people like to get kicked.
Because I don't want people to feel like they have to start playing to keep enjoying opening packs. But it definitely makes it more fun if you're opening packs as well. And if you're playing, opening packs is definitely more fun if you're playing. Because your value proposition goes up. It's like anything. If there's more value, if there's more to be gained, it's going to be more fun. The vibes are going to feel better. Yeah, it gives you more value. Like, for some reason, earthen vessels are like $10 now in Australia. Let me look it up. First of all, let's close the Pokelector tab because it's just insane over there. Earthen vessel. They're like $5 each. That's crazy. That's so funny. $5 Australian now. So now when you open up, which set is it? Earthen vessel is Paradox Rift? Yeah. Now when you open up Paradox Rift, it's just more fun. A debate where you debate as Joe Biden about Pokemon cards would be hilarious. Based on his last debate. I just love how soft spoken he was. He's just almost like whispering. It was such a raspy, like everything was such a raspy counter argument. He was sick. His voice doesn't always sound like that. Ah, okay. I didn't think it was that bad. It was just very raspy. I don't feel like this is such a controversial list. If you want to make this list, right? It's somewhere. How do I share it? I'm pretty sure I can just link it to you. I can just paste this link, right? Yeah, I can just link it to you. Yeah, make your own tier list. Why is SV English base lower than the Japanese boxes? Based on your evolving skies logic. Huh? Is it? I put Violet higher because of the Miriam. Pulling that would be a vibe. It's just a vibe. It just passes the vibe check, Joe. You're thinking about logic. This is your problem in this one, right? You're thinking about logic. No, just think about vibes, dude. Just go based off vibes. If you could pick up one more card, what would it be? The Rayquaza VMAX. Just to go to rest, finally, and so I could rest. I think you've forgotten what English is like, bro, for the working class man. Whoa, what does that mean? What are you saying, bro? What are you saying, buddy? You know what's crazy? You're looking at these in D tier as if they're like, I'm saying they're like a great time. They're in D, bro. They're in D tier. They're a bad time. You're just arguing what's better between like a runny, like diarrhea and like a turd. Like you're actually, it's crazy how like you're just trying to justify which of the two is better. Like they both stink. You know what I'm saying? You need to like relax a bit. Like there's a lot in D for a reason, because most of this is a bad time. C is like borderline, like barely like borderline. And then A and B are actually like fun. A, B, and C are all objectively more fun to open than D and F. It's just that there are some English sets that are more fun. You're trying to get me to put every English set into F. There's already a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I think you got to give it to some of these English sets that they're actually more fun than the Japanese sets. You're forgetting that these are in D. They're in a bad place, bro. They're in hell. For me, vibes must consider logic as well. No. Vibes and logic cannot coexist, dude. They're separate. They can't coexist. Vivid Voltage 21 was special? Nah, man. It wasn't that good. You're living in the past, bro. You gotta stop living in the past. Yo, A Bloody, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What makes Fusion so good? I forgot. Celebi, Gengar, Mew Max, Espeon. 5 really good cards. You'd be happy to open. You'd be happy to hit any of those cards. You'd be stoked. This was not based on card artwork. This was based on vibes. Card artwork played a part in it, but this was based in vibes. Fusion Strike in A. Yeah, because that was a good time. Fusion Arts, the Japanese version, loses points because they made Celebi and Gengar promos and Sandaconda promos. They shouldn't have made them promos. They should have just been in Fusion Arts. In Fusion Arts. Fusion Strike is terrible to open. I just see that a lot. Michael Krinsky, what's good, brother? I'd argue Japanese Fusion is better vibes because everything in that set is pretty good. 3 cards, dude. It's Mew V. It's Mew V Max. And if you're feeling really kind, it's Genesect and Greedent on a good day. 1 out of the 7 days of the week. Dude, what's up with Twitch and like 1,000 ads? There was already an ad break on Twitch. This is insane. I don't find Fusion Strike to be a pain in the ass. Not really, no. I'm trying to like ignore pull rates in these. You need to let it go, dude. What? Why? What? Why? What's your obsession with fusion arts? Like, it was fun, but when you actually think about it, take the emotion out of it, it wasn't that fun. It got eclipsed by these other sets that are all better to open than it. What the hell? Dude, look, you gotta ask yourself, like, honest to God, hand on heart, are these sets, would I rather open fusion arts over any of these sets above it? And I don't think you can say yes. Have I seen the new Greninja and Kingdra EX English promo? Yes, I have. They look insane. I wonder which Japanese set they're going to be. Paldea World. Tempest got... Nah, bro. You capping, bro. Silver Tempest has Lugia in it, bro. Lugia. It has Lugia in it, dude. It's got Reggie Drago, dude. It's got Reggie Drago, dude. Shining Fates? Yeah, more fun. Shining Fates more fun than Fusion Strike. Fusion Arts. Dude, you're talking about 3 cards in that set, dude. The Greninja and Kingdra promos would have hard carried Shrouded Fable if they were in the packs. Huge whiff. I'd rather open Fusion than Chilling Reign. Really? But then you can't get the birds. You missed out on the birds, dude. You're forgetting how much bloat there is in English. Dude, okay. We're gonna do it again. We're doing it again. Here goes my computer in the bin to prove a point. Okay, first of all, I think you're actually just flat out forgetting what is in an English set because you just hate English, because you're just having a huge cry, because you're a big crybaby, because you're a big crybaby that's pooping their pants right now. Now, I hate how it puts trainer galleries separate, but you got to remember, Joe, that Silver Tempest has all these cards in it as like bonus hits. So all of the Sword and Shield English boxes are getting not only what makes the Japanese set good, but it's also getting these extra cards in it that make it better. That's where you're going crazy. So you're trying to knock Silver Tempest off, but Silver Tempest is offering parts of VMAX Climax. So I can't say that VMAX Climax is God tier and then put Silver Tempest, which has VMAX Climax cards in it, in the bin. It doesn't work. You got to think about this a little bit deeper. You're acting on emotion. You're acting purely on emotion. Vibes, part of it is emotion, but you can't be driven by emotion, Joe. This is why I want it. You can because it's vibe. No. You're being controlled by emotion. Vibes aren't emotion. They're different. Different thing, bro. Because I said so. They're a component, but they're not the entire part. Okay, here is my ideal. If we lived in a society, this is what Fusion Arts would look like, and it would be God tier. It would, and then I'd be agreeing with you, Joe. I'd be saying, you know what? He's spinning. Let him cook. Love that guy. First of all, don't need any of those secret rares. Actually, you know what? God, no. Just get rid of them all. They don't need to exist. They're not, there's nothing special about them. In the bin. Don't need 2 Hoopers, don't need 2 Genesects. Right now, we're starting to live in a society. This card is an affront to man. These cards all suck, but I'll let them pass. That shouldn't exist if there's a special art. I hate all of these. Gold Pokemon cards retrospectively suck. And now we're cooking. Now, if Fusion Arts looked like this, I'd agree with you, Joe, but it doesn't. It has... You're like, I don't think you know how much bloat there is in English. Well, I don't think you remember how much bloat there is in Japanese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bloat cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 good cards, right? Tolerable cards. You know, ignoring that I've left some absolute stinkers in this list. So there's more bloat than there is actual chase. Go to English Fusion and count the cut cards. Okay. But what I'm saying is, Joe, right? Fusion is let down in English because of its lack of trainer galleries. Where are we? Here, right? But let's say I do this exercise, right? Got to make the screen a little bit bigger, you feel me? Because there's more bloat. Get it, guys? Alright. You have been eliminated from championship contention. You have all been eliminated. You have also been eliminated. Eliminated. Dead. Gone. Shauna can say because she's a character. The NPCs have got to go. Eliminated. 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 Can stay because there needs to be some rarity for them. Eliminated. Eliminated. Fixed it. Guys, I fixed the set again. Alright. So, Fusion Strike gives you Celebi, right? It also gives you Inteleon, and it gives you Gengar, and it gives you Espeon. Has like 4 better cards that aren't in Fusion Strike, Fusion Arts. There's more cards cut because it includes cards from Blue Sky Stream. Only 3/4 of new VMAX. Yeah, look. Couple casualties here. This looks like a better time than this. Joe, you're in 30 packs, right? You're getting 1 SR. In 36 packs, right? You're gonna see at least 3. You're seeing like 1 to 3. Your SR to pack ratio is higher in Fusion Strike. I'm getting Arts and Strike mixed up. Okay, but the price is also higher ratio. But we're going off vibes. We're saying... Look, man, I'm going to just say something that's probably going to blow your mind. But if you're opening up either of these sets, you don't value your money as it is. Okay? So don't come at me with the price thing, because you already don't respect yourself if you're paying money for either of these sets. So you already are accepting that you're being a degenerate. So if you're going to open any of them, which is actually more fun, and Fusion Arts is a code. If you're already going to be a degenerate, just be a degenerate properly. That's what all I'm asking. The entire hobby is min-maxing cost to fun ratio. That's crazy. I feel like, well, if you're doing that, you're doing it wrong. Because if you're like min-maxing cost to fun ratio, right? There's only one way to do it, which is to barely open packs and save all your money for the good ones. And walk away. Do it with 360 like Michael Jackson and walk away, right? from anything below D tier. He's stun locked. That's not true. No, I'm not. I just owned you. Return serve, buddy. Please rizz up wild forces. I already did it. I did it here. I think I did it. I think I already did it. I thought I did it. Wasn't it the first one I did? I feel like I already did it. Yeah, I did it here. But it undid it all. What's Borgese? What? I don't know. What? Huh? Love you too, PP man. What? I never heard that one. Look, they hated me because I was right. I just saying the things that people don't want to say. The real, like, this is like my tier list, right? My actual personal preference is this, right? Nope. 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 No. 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 This is my real, like, if I was going to open anything, I would only look at these cards here. These are the only things I think are worth actually like anybody's time now. Actually, I put some of this stuff in, like, kind of fun. This is my, like, in this present moment, right? This is in my present moment. Nah. Yeah. From a purely fun point of view, these are just not. Wait, how did Silver Tempest get down there? That's crazy. These would actually be fun if, like, cost wasn't a thing. If cost wasn't a thing, this would be the only things I would open these days that were, like, had good value prop, good fun proposition. This is it. You can't see it, but Fusion Strike is there, but let's put it there. Why is 25th promo an A? Because those are fun, dude. They're fun. That's it. That's the list. If Shiny V is in B, why do you have Paldea Fates in F? Shiny Star V is not Paldean Fates. That's Shining Fates. Shining Fates doesn't have Marnie. This does, which makes it more fun. There's like an extra card to find from it. Yeah, I think you might be getting confused with Shiny Treasure EX, which is in the bin together with Paldean Fates. What makes SSV better than Shiny Treasure? I just answered it. Shiny Star V has fewer choice hits, but less bulk, like less glut. Shiny Treasure EX has like a million different SRs to cut, like to hit. It's just so bloated. If Shiny Treasure EX looked like this, we'd be cooking. Nah, I can't even do it because the shinies suck. Shiny Star V has better shinies than Shiny Treasure EX. We're reverse arguments now. Bro, I ain't arguing with you. You're arguing with me. Poor battle region. Yeah, copped it. It took a hit. You know what? Shiny Treasury X has better baby shinies than SSV. Stex is a weird one. I think because, you know, one thing working against Stex on the vibe check is that it's coming off the back of VMAX and V-Star. And for that, it's, you know, was being held to a higher standard and it just didn't meet it. And it loses points because of that. Because it failed to live up to expectations. Shiny Star V didn't have any expectations. So Stex loses more points for being fucking disappointment. You know what I'm saying? How much do you drop on a set before buying singles? That's a good question. You know what? If I didn't make videos and like pack openings, it would be like 0. It would maybe be like 1 box. Because I like to do pack opening streams, a couple of boxes, it's usually like 100 to 150 Australian dollars. 200 max, but then that's it. As for when I buy singles, I actually don't buy them. I have not bought any SV singles, or I try very hard not to in the last 6 months. Anyway, I've been trying hard not to in the last 6 months because it's just so easy to get burned. Am I opening the premium set for One Piece? Yeah, I'll have a bit of fun with that. Stex will get better over time, but right now, it just stings. I think you're right, in a way. Stex will get better than SSV eventually, but will it actually? I mean, SSV was like a product of its time. Also, like, having 4 clear chase cards that are nice, like Marnie, Skylar, and the 2 Zards, plus the 2 gold Zammers. When you say burn, you mean to pay? Yeah, I don't want to get burned. I don't want to pay more. I only have a finite amount of disposable income, right? If I'm going to spend it on Pokemon cards this month, I'm going to spend it on vintage stuff that I know isn't really going to go up in price anytime soon and is kind of priced in. Sorry, to rephrase that. That I know aren't going to get cheaper than what they are because they're already priced in. You know, why would I spend my money on something that is going to be around in surplus for like another 2 to 3 years and barely shift in price? Do I play in the competitive circuit a lot? I do, yeah. I'm not going to Worlds this year, but this season starts for me in 1 day. First league challenge tomorrow. Let's go. I'm in OCE, so it's a bit harder to get invite here now. It was very easy in the past. I can't make it to Worlds for personal reasons, but, and I also didn't qualify, but last year I went to Yokohama for Worlds. That was fun. That was a good time. I try to get to the ICs as many as I can within reason as well, but I do play. Gardevoir alt art clears the entire SSV set. Yeah, look, maybe you're right, Joe. Maybe you're right, but you know what? It's more fun to say that you're wrong, and then you can't bounce back without like being a keyboard warrior. It's funny this way. What are my 2025 goals? I'm keeping them close to my chest, but I got a few. I got a few. I could be right all day and you tell me you're wrong. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just entertaining you. I'm like a shaker. I'm like a little toy for you and you're a little baby in a pram. You know what I'm saying? Yarn Punk, are you in OCE or are you in the US or Europe? Are you going to Worlds? Yanpong dipped. I hope he has a fun time with Marida. That's it. That's the tier list. Well, you saw the tier list before. Before I like berserked it. You get the vibe. All right, I am calling it there. I'm gonna get some lunch, but that's it. That's the tier list. I was gonna talk a little bit about the illustration contest, but there's not a whole lot. You can see what changed on Poker Guardian, but basically they've removed 6 very clear AI entries. So that was good. And there's 6 entries that have replaced them. I'll pop it open real quick. Here we go. Oh. Not going to Worlds? No worries, man. You got next season. They got a whole bunch of names wrong, which is kind of weird. So like they incorrectly named some of the entrants. That's just a straight up typo. That's crazy. Ka-eria in Japanese and English. And then they just like replace it with the actual English name. Yeah, super crazy. This one here, Daisuke Uno, I was like, that is not their style. I looked at their Twitter and I think they drew this card. I think this is Daisuke Uno. And it was making me go crazy because I'm like, that's not the same artist. So these are entries that had their names corrected. And then these are the entries that were removed. And they were all from that Vito K guy. And then these are the new entries. That one's by 1010, I'm pretty sure. Or is it that one that's by 1010? One of them is by 1010 and the other one is by Akira. It is pretty crazy they got so many names wrong. But these are new entries. This one's cool. The Absols go really hard. The Melmetals are also like, they remind me of like Abe's Odyssey, a lot of them. They're very industrial, which makes sense. But you can see this here, which I think PKMJP helped build with Poker Guardian on Twitter, which is all the corrected names for posterity. But that's about it. That's the stream for today. All right, I'm going to head out. I'm going to get some lunch. And I'm going to get back to work on the rest of the Japan vids. But that's it for stream today. Those are my hot takes. Recorded for all time. You use them against me, which I'm sure people will down the line. Clip it, ship it. Whatever you want to do. Peace out, Shiny Kiwi. Frisky, have a good one. Take care, Snack Bread. Goodbye, PP Man. Greatest username ever. See you, Joe. See you, Chocobo Kid. I'll see you guys. Probably will stream next week. I won't stream till next week. Yeah. See you, Joe. Peace out, Joshua. All right. Catch you guys later. Bye.